Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Gridbe PV the day with the latest news out of the PV industry summarized for you. Nice to have you clicked in. Brazil, new regulations for smart grid deployment. The Brazilian Federal Energy Regulatory Agency issued new rules governing the rollout of smart metering, which aim at making better use of digital information technology, interactive communications and power flow optimization techniques. The new regulation is the last of a series of smart meter-related directives introduced by the agency and primarily sets out of equipment standards and certain operational and business processes requirements and related tariff structure for allowing advanced information technologies to improve the Brazilian energy grid. bSolar introduces new PV cells and modules. Israeli company bSolar has launched its bifacial crystalline silicon solar cells and modules at the Solar Power International 2012 Orlando in Florida. The PV bifacial modules are designed to collect sunlight on both front and rear shore faces to generate 10 to 30% additional electricity, the company notes. By utilizing both sides of the module, bSolar cells and modules generate significantly more power per installed area. China want to clarify dumping allegations. Chinese solar entrepreneurs reject accusations by European competitors to receive state support in order to offer their products below cost. We have no subsidies here in China, said Gao Jifan, CEO of Trina Solar. Despite the anti-dumping proceedings by the European Commission, he hopes for a negotiated settlement. Both parties need to make concessions. To clarify the situation, China's deputy negotiator for international trade, Chong Huan, now traveled to Europe. In Germany, France and Brussels, he wants to address the trade issue regarding Chinese solar products to solve it through dialogue and cooperation, the Chinese side declared. Trina Solar about to lay off employees. Chinese Trina Solar has announced that it will make fundamental changes to its organizational structure by separating its PV module production and system businesses, as well as reducing its workforce. The company did not say how many workers it will lay off. Trina Solar reported significant losses in the second quarter of 2012, including a fall in operation margin to minus 23% and a net loss of $92.1 million. BenQ with 20% efficiency modules. On the SPI in Orlando, Florida, the Taiwanese supplier of high-tech products BenQ is currently presenting its new high-performance cells and modules with an efficiency of 20%, which were produced in cooperation with the US company SunPower. During the exhibition, BenQ Vice President James Chen also stressed again the intention of his company to enter the Indian market until the end of the year. BenQ is already looking for local companies in India who are interested in a collaboration. Thomas Bertram and Pietro Polidori from our Gridbe PV crew is currently on the SPI and have spoken at the BenQ booth with James Chen.
That's right, Marcus. There is no better place than the Sunshine State, Florida, to host the Solar Power International 2012. Over 1,100 exhibitors gathered at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando to show to the world all their new products and innovations. Well, what are your first impressions of Solar Power International 2012?
I think the U.S. now is a growing market, and we got a very good opportunity here, and we have a very good product launch this time, and a lot of inquiry. So we feel very happy about this opportunity. Yeah.
The full interview with Mr. Chen and other contributions from Orlando you can find, of course, online on our website in our channel pv.tv Solar Power International 2012. Meyer Burger to merge locations. The Swiss solar company Meyer Burger Technology has announced that it will merge its individual production locations as part of structural changes to optimize existing production capacities within the group. The company will move its operations from Lyss in Switzerland to its location in Thun, where it will create a solar technology center focused on wafering and modules. More than 100 megawatt in Czech Republic. After a long standstill in its solar industry, the Czech Republic is about to install 100 to 120 megawatts of photovoltaic, mainly rooftop systems. Since January 2012, already about 12,000 PV projects have been approved for construction and grid connection. This growth is apparently due to a change of heart of the three Czech energy providers CEZ, E.ON and PRE, which according to reports have decided to allow the connection of new smaller PV systems up to 30 kilowatt grid. So as far as the news for today, tomorrow we'll be back with our weekly news. See you on next Monday with our daily news. Until then, have a nice time. See you and goodbye.